Now, what we have to do now is work on how these are used. So I'm going to bring this down and put it here.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to open a text box, and I'm going to put into it 100%. Okay, so that's the first one. Yeah?
Yeah.
And another text box.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So, and what I want now is words that can be put here, right? So what would 100% be?
100%.
So well, first of all, I shouldn't have done this first. What I should have done was say, let's change verbs.
Okay.
Because this is any verb in the language, if you like. Okay. So, and this is 100%.
Maybe I breathe.
I breathe.
I breathe. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's going to be difficult to work with. Zero with that will be very difficult.
Okay. I understand. Now you want something that I do very often, like
for example.
Okay.
For just a moment. Very often, is that 100%?
No.
Okay. So what?
Always.
Okay. All right. So what we can do is we can move this across and open a text box here.
Okay.
Right. Good. Now, so we have another end to that. So let's do that. And I'm going to type in the bottom one. Okay. Can you add words in here in our text box that correspond here?
Okay. So here often. Here maybe sometimes. Maybe a little bit down here. And then maybe rarely. Something like this. You want more words?
I want, well, we've got always. What I need about, say, 12 words there.
12 words. Okay, so let me make it bigger.
No, but it would cover the whole gradient.
Okay. Always, very often, or just one word? Like.
It can be 2 words, but it can be often if you like.
Okay, very often. Maybe usually would be here somewhere. Sometimes, rarely, never, almost never.
Yes, okay.
Almost always.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Almost always, very often, usually, sometimes, rarely, almost never.
Okay. And we'll probably find others.
Okay.
Here's, for example, this almost never. You take just the last 4 letters of that.
Okay.
What would that be?
Ever. So this is here, or rather, yeah. Okay.
Okay. And there are lots and lots of others.
Okay.
And I want you to make 10 sentences, and now we get to a rule which is very, very important. I want them to be true.
Okay.
So you're now talking about your life, and I want you to make 10 sentences using some of these and this, and you can choose whatever verbs you like. And we need another color, and I'm going to do this. Wait a minute. So I take that one, and I'm going to add it here. I'm going to make it orange, call it orange, and I'm going to make it long.
Okay.
And that is, if you like, the rest of the sentence.
Okay.
And that can be as long as you like.
Okay.
So
I always go to the work. I always go to work by bike.
Okay, say it again.
But it's not true.
The rule is that sentences have to be true.
I always. So
probably always is not the one to choose. Perhaps you want.
Yeah. I almost always go to work by bike.
Okay, fine. Okay, and that's true?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so perhaps you could do a sentence like this with for the rest of the time.
Yes, I hardly ever take the tramway to go to work.
Fine.